Hello guys and welcome back. So in today's video we are going to create a web scraper with the help of Python. So let's say you are going on some website, or let's say tutorial or any blog website, and you want to take the contents of that blog, or let's say tutorial, into your computer, or let's say PDF file. So how you can achieve that? So for that we are going to perform web scraping. We're going to take contents of any website. Yeah, so let's see example first. So we have written a Python code in which we are providing a URL. So I have provided a URL over here, and we are getting output as PDF saved successfully. So here is our PDF. Let's see. So I have given a link of W3 schools HTML tutorial. So now all of the tutorials content has been saved into our PDF file. So we are going to see how you can achieve this. So for this, let's first create a new file. We are going to say web.py. Yeah, and in this we are going to first of all import requests. Import requests. So we are going to use a URL. So for that purpose, we are going to use requests. Another thing which we want is we want bs4, and we want it from beautiful soap, which allows us to beautiful soap. We are going to use, which allows us to perform web scraping and data manipulation. Yeah, prompt twice. Oop. Okay, and the last one which we are going to use is fpdf. uh, why we are going to use is we want to generate a PDF. That's why we are going to use this. Okay, so these three imports should be there in your code. Now we'll create a function and we'll name it something. Let's just scrape only. And in this, what we are going to pass, we are going to pass a URL first of all. URL, and another thing which we have to pass is output file, in which PDF file do we want our code script content to be, right? Then what we are going to do, we are going to send a get request to any URL that user has passed, correct? We are going to make use of requests. For that purpose we have imported requests, and we are going to use the get method, and we are going to pass the URL. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to check if the past request was successful or not. So for successful request, the status code is 0. So we are going to check if response dot status code is equal to 200. So if it's 200, then it is successful, correct? So if it's successful, what do we want to do? We want to parse the content of the web page. For that, we are going to use the beautiful soup, and in which what we are going to pass, we are going to pass the text, correct? And we'll pass a parameter HTML parser. Okay. So next thing what we want to do is, let's say, let us go to the website first and look what we want to scrape. We'll say W3 schools HTML. So let's say this is the HTML tutorial that we want to scrape. Let's say you want to take some notes. So what do we want to do? We want to take all of this content onto a PDF file, correct? So what you can do is you have to check in which division, or let's say which tags this content has been put onto the web page. For that we can use developer tools. Yeah, and just see what is the main division. So it has the ID of main, correct? And inside the ID of main there are various h1 tags, let's say p tags, list tags, also there is table tags, correct? So all of these tags are there. So we want to scrape them, correct? So first of all, any whichever website you want to scrape, go to that website, use the developer tools and see what tags have been used there. Okay, so after doing this, what we why we did this, because we want to access the content of that division, or let's say class ID, anything like that. Correct. So we'll say soup.find, and what do we want to find? We are going for a division tag. Correct. And what was the ID which we saw there? ID was main. So we'll pass it is the main ID. Correct. Now what we want to do, now we have the content with us. So now we will initialize our PDF and we'll put the content into it. Correct. We'll say if there is content, if there is content, then what we want to do, we'll initialize our PDF. We'll say f PDF. We are going to use this. After that, what we'll set some properties. So we'll say set auto page break, and inside which we'll say auto, and we'll set it true, and we'll set some margin. Let's say 15 is good. Okay. So after doing this, let's add some pages into it. Okay. So after adding page, let's set the font of the PDF. So whichever font you want to use, you can use, and specify the size of the font. Okay. So now we have initialized our PDF, and now what we want to do, we want to go through all of the content and we want to put that inside the PDF. Correct. What we'll say, for tag in tutorial content. So our tutorial content variable has all the content. Find all. And what do we want to find? We saw some tags. Correct. So which were the tags it were there? So we had p tags. We are going to create a list of it. So we had p tags, we had h1 tag, we had various heading tags. So we'll just pass 3 of them. Okay, so you can pass more of them, it's upon you. Just go to the website and check which kind of tags have been used. It's a very basic web scraping project, so beginners can also do this. And there was a table tag also. Okay, so now all of these tags will iterate over through them. Correct. So now what we'll do, there are two types of tags over here. One which contains simple text like p, h1, ul, and another one is your table. So in table, what do we have to do? We have to go through the rows and columns. We have to go to the particular cells and take the text out. For that, we have to do different things. Different thing for your table. So we'll say if the tag name is table, then we'll iterate through the cells of it. Correct. So if it's table, we'll say for row in so which tag do we use in table? So we use table row tag. So we are first of all iterating through the rows, and after that what we have to do, we'll say cell, and inside tr what do we use? We use td and th, table data and table heading. Okay, so now we are at the cell. So after reaching to the cell, what do we have to do? We have to put this content inside a PDF file. We'll say pdf.cell. So there is a method of cell. So we put some content inside the cell in our PDF. Correct. First of all, we'll pass margin. So what 0 specifies? It specifies the width. So it will be from left to the right of the page. Correct. Then we'll say padding. The gap between the text will say 5. Correct. Then we'll say text is equal to cell dot get text, and we'll say separator we have to pass. So what are we doing over here? So we are saying separate all of the content which are there in the cells with a new line. Okay, so all of the new content will be printed onto the new line. Line break will say it is true. Okay, so now we have a table content inside our PDF file. Okay, so now table tag has been used. Now all of the other tags which are p, h1, h2, h3, ul, ol. So now for that we are going to do the same. Let's copy this, paste it over here, but here will not say so, say 200. Okay, so now our content has been put inside our PDF file. Okay, so now outside our for loop will say we want to put this into our PDF file finally. Okay, output file. So we'll pass a output file in which all of this content will be put inside. Okay, so if this has been performed successfully, we'll just print it that PDF was saved successfully. Okay, so if it's not the case, we'll say um, there is no content on the page, so it's this one. If there is no content on the page, we'll say no content on the page. Okay, and outside this what we'll do, we'll say if the response code was not 200, so the URL is incorrect. So we'll say fail to retrieve the web page. Okay, you can also print the status code. So let's see how you can print it. You can just make use of parameter which is already there. We'll say response dot status code. Okay, so that we can debug it properly. Okay, yeah, so that's your logic. Now let's just call our function. So first of all, let's pass the URL. So let's get the URL first. Go over here, copy this URL and paste it inside your string. Okay, so we now have our URL string. We'll say output file. Okay, so I have already created output file which is html.pdf. So we want to put our scrapped content inside our html.pdf. Okay, then just call your function, and inside this what we have to pass, we have to pass URL. Okay, so let us create a new file because this file has already a content, so you'll get confused. Tutorial.pdf. Okay, let's close this for now. Tutorial.pdf. Pass this over here, output file. Okay, yeah, and try to run this now. Okay, so we are getting error. Okay, so let's see where we made mistake. Okay, yeah, so we have put we have made an indentation error over here. Just correct this. We are good to go. Try to run this again. Okay, so we are getting PDF file, PDF saved successfully. So here is a tutorial PDF. Okay, so we are getting the content inside our PDF file. Okay, so this is how you can scrape any document, or let's say any tutorial, or let's say blog which is onto the web. So if you like this kind of content, if you like this kind of videos, support us so that we are encouraged to make more of these videos. So I'll see you in the next video.